Thokozani Bonabakhulu. Abundant blessings to us all. I go by Babalex. Welcome back to the channel. How do y'all feel? First and foremost, can you hear me? Hi everybody. Aloha, aloha. Beautiful, lovely rainbow queen, rainbow lightning queen, cat_Kahulani. How do you feel, guys? Okay, this energy, hectic, all right? This energy is powerful. This energy is potent currently, and it's happening. It's happening. How's your mental health? And I don't mean to be laughing at you, because I'm not. I'm laughing at the fact that you thought that this ascension was a joke. You had the inkling or the thing that this spiritual thing, or whatever the case may be, is hogwash. And as a result, you're in suffering. Okay, you're confused. You're dazed by the days, each and every day. Okay? Each and every way. Cat Kahulani, you feel omnipresent. Let me pin that. Beautiful cat. Pin that comment right there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite you up all the way from Hawaii. But not now. I just want to give a bit of an update energetically. Okay? As we're aware, we just had that thing they call Christ Mass. I've been very vocal. Look at the backlash. Simply because I'm stepping into my power with no fluff. Conscious consistency. And also shout out Baked Goods, Sister Nikki. You can see the fit right there. Yeah, Baked Goods. Shout out Nikki. Right? Okay. So before we continue, I'd love to know, we already got an omnipresent, Naila, all the way from Hawaii. Are you feeling omnipresent? This fly is also feeling omnipresent. Disturbing me. Right. Okay, mic check 1 2. I feel like y'all can hear me nicely. I'm gonna see if I can chop this up on a replay. Get a repeat. Because not only have we switched dimensions, okay, beloveds, what's taking place is we have also begun to change physicality. See, so depending on what your alkalinity is, okay, your cellular pH, okay, your potential hydrogen, whatever that is, will determine your ability to assimilate through your mitochondrial actions, okay, whatever they may be, wherever they may be, okay, within the vessel, your ability to assimilate ascension energy, which is already available. We're swimming in radiation, guys, okay? So this is not even just for educational purposes. This is happening. So we require to be nowing, as myself and Naila Kat Kahulani say, okay? And it's also in my upcoming book coming out in January, The Law of Attunement. Thokoz, this has been a dream now grounded, because I know my cells, I know myself. I'm not in belief, okay? Push-pull, age of Pisces, Jesus, Christos turned water to wine. All right? That's misnomers as they presented, okay? And also these holy days, okay? Because what they do is they leave you dazed during the weekdays. Then by the weekend, you're weakened, okay? So all of this there is teachings in front of us. However, my book, The Law of Attunement, coming out in January, pre-orders are going to be up, links are going to be all over social media. Please check it out, okay? Once again, I speak about this, I teach about this, all right? The Law of Attunement will apply to you if you are 70 to 90% water, okay? Take me out of the equation, okay? Throw me away, all right? Disregard me. But then, what this allows you to do is to remember yourself through your cells. Simple, Thokoz, okay? And this is what you call cellular wisdom through my past lives. Water, this was Egypt, or Kemet. This was the Cometian moments. Not in time, in a moment. Time does not exist. It's also a light lock. Okay, I speak about this in my book. Boom, wisdom. Notice how it looks like a scarab beetle? Right? So when you look at sigils, as I'm also a tattoo artist now, all right, check out my YouTube channel. Please, I'm on the way to 1K subscribers. Share. This is beautiful wisdom, and it will definitely assist you. Okay, I know. I'm aware of this. Because, once again, I've also walked through this dimension. Okay, this year, as I'm releasing my first book, I've touched in this Gregorian blah blah programming 33 years of age. I'm spiritual, highly, simply attuned to my breath. Simple, all right? It's an inside job. And also, my soul ancient. I know this. I don't need a Caucasoid to come down a chimney to give me and my children presents, especially here in the African continent. That's ridiculous. Okay, this is colonization of the mind. And also we've been colonized in the body. This is why you're playing energetic ping-pong with yourself, through your cells. Notice how with the family gatherings, everyone's on a different frequency. Everybody wild, man. Going in their mind with things that don't exist, or they still perceive you. Maybe you do that work, a little bit work here and there, shadow work, doing it nice, solitude, yes, beautiful, mwah, ascension, yes, Thokoza. But then they try and pull you back to who you're not, no longer. How painful is that thing? What is that thing? You know, y'all keep offering me, oh, do you want to come celebrate, blah, blah, blah. Hey, you by yourself? Man, I'm not by myself. I'm with structured water. You see the bubbles in there? That's that oxygen. This is what keeps you alive. This is what gives my cells this energy. Look at my eyes, man. I got energy flying through me. Wow. Okay? Not just tapping into junk DNA. Tired story. Abundant sage. Abundance. How you feeling, brother? So I'm no longer playing energetic ping-pongs. I've not just deprogrammed, and I outlined this in my book, outlined for y'all as beings, Jack, Jane, for you to go and grow your beanstalks, okay, and grow and plant what is in formation, because it's just information. Your grid, your chakras, put it in formation. But if you're scrambled up with Luciferian false light programming, all of your signals scramble. Your frequencies are off key. How are your organs meant to play the sounds, frequencies, in harmony, when you yourself are not harmonious. You're trying to balance relationships outside of the only relationship which actually counts, which is the one with your cells and yourself, because since you are 70 to 90% water, apparently, that's what they say, right? Still listening to Luciferian scientists. But since that is the case, surely your waters being imbalanced make every other ship upon your relation imbalanced. Okay? Not just imbalanced, it's poison. It's poison. You're poisoning. Your waters are poisoned because they're in acid, right? pH. This is in my book. You think pH, boom, it's everything dimensionalized. It's the same thing. Simple. Okay? Because we've been in a mode of separation consciousness. Okay? Now we are seeking to unify. Where do you unify? In the heart. Okay? Once you unify in the heart space, what begins to take place is you come back home. Coming back home is amazing because you don't require food, anything. Check the gent, man. My training has increased. My energy's on another level. My focus correct. I don't have monkey mind whatsoever. I don't double check myself. I'm not twisted. Mental health is amazing. Okay, but because I've put in the work for years, man. And just because you've seen us fast, and we did lose weight, because what we lost, according to my fast method, 72-hour water only full moon fast method, is you don't lose what you don't require. Well, you lose what you don't require. Sorry. You don't lose what you require. So in essence, what are you dropping off? I outlined this in my book, The Law of Attunement. You're actually dropping off what does no longer serve multi-dimensionally. Okay? This means that you actually begin to assimilate greater forms, okay, of who you are in the now, in the present. Okay, because that's where you can get the gifts at the present moment. It's all there. Wonderful. You know all the scriptures. Boom. You know Matthew 55, 6 verse, blah, blah. Amazing. You know the Bhagavad Gita. Wonderful. I'm saying ground that. I'm saying ground that. And if you come through without a cleansed vessel to me, and you start spewing blah, blah, yo, do you know about the Anunnakis and blah? Dokons. You need a fast, man. Take a fast. You need to really chill. You need to really now use emotional intelligence. Step into that. We haven't been operating from there. Okay, there's a funny, I'm not too sure if it's Grandmama Shahrazad Ali. I think she wrote it in a book or something, along the lines of the maturity of the feminine. Mentally, she only gets to about 14 years old. Grown woman. For the men, I'm sure it's less. I haven't investigated that far, but I'm going to leave that there. So, with that being said, which means that means more than just that. And I speak about this in my book, The Law of Attunement, okay? Because emotions are governed by the element of water. Your pH, your cellular pH, or your alkalinity, your environment is acidosis. Everything's scorching. The fire element within you is rife. Hence why your liver seeing flames, the kidneys, adrenals, wow, seeing bears. Got triggers. You get very antsy. You got that anxiety. Can't sit still. You got the shakes. Chill. Whoa. You need to take stuff to settle down in your body. You're off key. You're boop. This is the energetic ping-pong taking place. Okay? You must begin to ground in your body. Hence why we say ground that information. Put it in formation. Simple. You see? Once you put it in formation, you yourself and your cells begin to sing songs of glory. Okay? I got joy in my heart, and you know it's the kind of feeling. You know what I mean? You start to now be in harmony within. That's a beautiful space to be. Okay? Because, you see, in harmony means that you are able and capable not only to be emotionally mature, you're also a being who now knows thyself and thyself. You see, this family thing, there's a thing happening known as a generational cleansing. Baba Lex, tell us more. Listen, Lindas, Tyrones, Sipo, Tandeka, wherever you are, whoever you think you are, you've been programmed since birth. Not even when you were still in the womb. I outlined this in the law of attunement, okay? Because look at this one, quickly. In the womb, since it is amniotic fluids, a structured liquid, okay? It holds gang memory. I outlined this in my book, okay? And since that is so, and it holds memory, and also during your gestation, things which she is or not, pop in whatever or not, okay, pharmaceuticals or not, now then impress upon your gene expression. It looks like allergies. These are just subtle. It can look like allergies. It can look like autism. Seen? Okay, this is for educational purposes because I don't want this to get flagged, but you have to now begin to be emotionally intelligent, because now I'm getting backlash. Check my lives on YouTube from elders. You've been here on this planet. What were you doing? Yes. Since we cannot beat them, let's join them. So you acquiesce. That's fine. Continue. Leave me alone. Okay? Truth, like a lion, doesn't have to defend itself. I'm divinely guided. There's so much happening here which you have no idea. Okay? But continue. Who am I? Right? That's that energetic ping-pong. You're dancing between the physicality and your other self and your cells, and you have no idea how to balance that. I'm trying to give you beings. Actually, I'm not trying anything. I am being. You see, I am quantum strolling through these energetic pulses from our risen sun. I'm not quantum leaping. That's painful. We did that. That's why I moved out of the spiritual community quickly. That's light locking yourself. You have beliefs there. Remember, a belief means there's a lie in between. Simple. See? Wow. I'm great because I say so. Abracadabra. Is not what you're saying coming into fruition lately? What you're thinking even better? Wow. Whether it's negative or positive. It's not me saying this. It's happening. Okay? And you're bamboozled. You're in the spirit of confusion. You're dizzy. Can't see nothing. John Cena. Anyway, with that being said, I really do wish you well. But there's nothing I can do. This is the emotional intelligence. You've got to now say, right, okay, that shadow work stuff this guy was talking about, but let me do it the correct way, which is your own way. This is all we do. I don't tell you, I don't sell anything. If you need my coaching, if you require my creativity, you will exchange for it. However, you can't gatekeep consciousness. I'm an ancient being, okay? This is what they've done to us as Africans, okay? Gondisa. Think. Use your mind, okay? You want to unlock DNA, you want an extrasensory perception, but you got parasites. I'm simply a messenger in grace. That's why you receive. You receive in grace, in gratitude. Togos to the risen sun, because I am a son of the sun. All right? Melanin, neuromelanin, sun blood. All right? We're talking to ourselves. The law of attunement is information from cells. And this generational energy that's happening in families that you have to cleanse, it's not going to run away. It's only going to pulse and become more and more powerful. Wow. You really need to know what's going for what, guys. And so, from Hawaii to give us on that side, our equal opposite time zone. See? And see how that goes. Yep. Focus on you. Focus on you. Send a request and I'll accept. Focus on you guys. The best thing to do. Because everything else is going to do what it's got to do. Okay? So be liquid. Okay? Be water, my friend. You pour water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You pour water into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Oh, look at these guys. Bring on a whole family. Vacay. I'm creating a life which you don't need a vacation from. That's part of being, right? All right, look out for the Law of Attunement teachings coming out in book 1 teachings coming out in January. Okay, as well as the links for pre-orders. There's going to be special types of covers with specific codes. These are light codes, man. Wow, we are powerful and we are grateful always in all ways. And yeah, I really do hope your families are well, but also my people, Africans, let's unite. Africa, unite, cause we're, you know the rest. You know the rest. Thokozani. This thing is tweaking balls. I'm accepting you, and it's saying other things. Okay. This is for educational purposes only. Instagram. Wow. You might be in the dark, right? Yes, you're definitely in the darkness. At this stage, what's the time, Wolfie? Wolfie, what's the time? 11:28. SAST, that's South African Standard Time. I know I'm wearing the Brazil, but that's part of what we're doing on the other side, which is working with favelas, which is similar to townships in South Africa or in Africa. You know, the projects. So it's youth football, things like this. Beautiful. We always work in conscious men community. We always creating spaces for people to ascend and be who they are. Simple. Just be who you are. Everybody's already taken. This thing's acting a fool, cat. So, with that being said, I'm going to try 2 more times. Scratch that. Let's go for 3. That's my life path number. Right. So, we're going to try 3 more times to invite the lovely cat_Kahulani from Maui, Hawaii. Let's see what's happening. This thing is, yes, hit it with that rainbow lightning. Yes, please, Queen. Come on. Okay. Wow. Okay. Delete that request completely. Remove it. Remove your request. Exactly. Let me try and add you. This thing's wild. Is unable to join. It just said you're unable to join. Oh, wow. Look at this thing.
Okay. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9.
Mic check. Yes, I can hear you. I can't see you though.
That is because I'm in the dark, so that's fine.
No,
Wow.
no, no, no. Like I can see you on the screen.
Oh, wow.
It's just me.
Oh, that's so weird. Yeah, Instagram
Wow.
is wow. But you can hear me or what? That's so
Yeah,
weird.
what?
Oh
Wonderful.
my
Please continue.
goodness.
Let's wrap this up nicely. Please do give us your energetic update for this energetic ping pong, and also pretty much just entering 25, and also anything else of significance from the Rainbow Lightning Queen.
Absolutely. I will start off with saying thank you for having me in your space. My name is Anela La'ahui Kahulani Meahana. I am of Maui, Hawaii. If you're not, yeah, so you're going to feel really uncomfortable if you haven't been loving yourself, taking care of yourself, being consciously consistent in your self care, self love, constantly evolving, bettering yourself. The only person you should be in competition with is yourself. I'm going to say that louder for the people in the back. The only person you should be in competition with is yourself. Are you loving yourself enough to be present? Are you breathing into that prayer? How are you feeling in your body? Are you grounding it in? Or are you talking about it? Right. So these are all the questions I've been having all the time. Everyone wants to know, oh, well, now what do I do? Oh, I'm not going to tell you what to do. You're going to tell yourself what to do after you assess how you're feeling. That's up to you. It has nothing to do with me. You know, everyone's on their own journey. And I celebrate that. I celebrate the individual mitochondrial light that is in the vortex of the heart space in an authentic being that shines very bright. It just shines really bright. You can't help but feel something different about that energy. So I've been noticing an upswing in that energy and also an upswing in the ping pong energy of the, oh my God, what the fuck is going on? For educational purposes only. So over here, I don't see gray spaces. I see there's either one or the other. Either somebody's either completely in the game of energetic ping pong and they have no idea what's going on because they haven't been checking in with themselves. They're more interested in what's going on around them with everyone else. And that's why I said in that comment up there, just focus on you because that's really what's going on. It's an inside job, as we like to say. You know, beauty from the inside out. Love yourself the most, and the rest is overflow. That's what you share. You can't share from a space of lack. That's actually self destruction. That's self abuse.
Hmm. Tap into that.
So when you're tapping into that, and you are a recovering people pleaser, a recovered people pleaser, and so you know how that feels to give from a place that doesn't even have any space left to give, and therefore you're giving from depletion. You lose self-respect. You feel like an idiot, and you lose focus. You go off track. You don't even know who you are anymore. Like, what the fuck's even going on? This is for educational purposes. So anyway, I just really feel like the more that you focus on yourself and the more that you focus on what, you know, like I said, the only person you should be in competition with is yourself. Stop looking outside for everything, including online and in the dictionary and all these other things that have been written by programmed beings in a program. Is that even something that you even know what you're looking up? I don't care who wrote it. Who were they? Who were they to even say? Do you know them? Is that your friend? Did you check the facts? Are the facts changing? Everything's changing, y'all. Beauty from the inside out. Focus on you. Where it gets chaotic, that ping pong gets crazy wild, dizzy. Are you dizzy yet? Oh, fuck. Are you dizzy yet? Focusing on everyone else is going to get you so dizzy. You don't even know what end is up. You don't know your name anymore. You don't know what you're supposed to be doing here. Mm. So I'm just so grateful just to be here now and letting go of just as we near the end of this Gregorian calendar year. The let go game has been my favorite, and the no. I say it louder now. The boundaries are huge. I love it like that. I love it like that. I love myself so much. I have so much self-respect that I just don't even feel guilty when I know what's going for what, as you like to say. You just continue to love yourself, and that's, boundary is self-respect. Boundary is love. Boundary is showing others how you like to be treated, aka loved. Love doesn't have to be romantic. When I say loved, that's respect. That's awareness. That's compassion. That's treat others how you would like to be treated. With that being said, this energy is wild, y'all. Take care of yourself. Extra rest, extra water, structured water, conscious movement, breathing, focus on you, ground your dream into reality. Structured water is your bestie. You are your own best friend. Your breath is your connection, sacred la'ahui, sacred connection to the spirit, the creator, the energy of earth, the waters. And how are your clouds looking? Because it's like I don't watch movies. I'm an avid cloud watcher, and things are looking pretty interesting lately. They're painting pictures for us out there. Who's looking out for sigils from Lex? Just look up in the sky, and you'll probably see something that you'll want tattooed on you. I'm serious. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh, thank you for the follow, Gemma. Gemma in the house. Okay.
Gemma
Aloha and thank
Josephine
you.
Golden Glow. Absolutely. Thank you for outlining the real stuff happening.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's dance monkeying around what's really taking place. See what I
Mm.
mean? Everyone's so used to buying face, masks on,
Mm-hmm.
as we outline in the Law of Attunement teachings, book 1. Okay,
Mm.
for how long are you going to wear these masks? Because what happens is you just like cancer. Because what is cancer? It's your cells attacking themselves. Simple. So when these energy pulses come in, Gaia is also being restructured.
Mm-hmm.
She is changed in form to be a fifth dimensional being. So as she's doing such, that which does no longer serve is being law. It's not the law of attunement. It's fixed air, age of
Mm.
Aquarius. So all of these anomalies, these weather anomalies, are not anomalies. Stop speaking beast, because that's what the spirit of confusion is. Anything mainstream is surely going to make you scream. So what we must,
That's a good one. Oh, sorry. That was so
so,
good.
so what we, so what we must begin to do is be aware of awareness. That means
Mm-hmm.
emotional intelligence. Otherwise, you will ping pong in your mind.
Hey,
Shout out,
Jordan.
brother.
What's
Shout
going
out,
on,
shout
brother?
out, brother Jordan.
Jordan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where's he at currently?
Jordy in the house. If he wants to say, I'll let him do that. But he's in the Midwest somewhere. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, United
Okay,
States of
wonderful, wonderful.
America.
Because we've beautiful. So
Oh,
we've
Tennessee. He announced it.
so basically we've got the energy from South Africa. Okay, it's wild, guys. Let me just quickly give a little synopsis. Man, there's now not just one guy, but now there was a second dude who went live after taking the life of his girlfriend.
Oh my God. Oh.
Melanated African, South African. Okay, this is mental health.
Mm,
So
it's
issues like
severe.
this are becoming normal. That's a problem.
Mm,
Okay, so there's something in the air, and people are like, something. No, it's it's the sun. It's UVC rays, because they're not just there. They're now sitting. We're swimming in radiation.
mm-hmm.
So if you're not the gatekeeper of your mind, your thoughts crazy. Oh, what? You get wild thoughts, especially if you don't know your genetics, you don't know your DNA, if you don't know
Mm,
the programming you're putting in yourself is perpetuating death and also destruction, discombobulation, confusion within the cells. You're a cancer to yourself and to the body of Gaia. So you will be shifted
mm-hmm.
to the next dimension, whether you like it or not. And this is how you can see in the adults okay, grown bodies, but the mental alt not correct. The dome space is wild, very short, trying to tell you what to do. You know what I mean? Things like this, and especially those of y'all, who've been on the journey of self mastery, okay, self development. I'm not just only a coach, as we're aware. I'm also on the journey. Like, what do you mean? No one knows how this life is. Anyone who says yes, they dizzy, and they're also selling you some. Simple. They Luciferian, false light programming. I outline this in my book, The Law of Attunement Teachings, Book 1. So this is how we attune to ourselves from a clear vessel, a clear knowing. How do we get there, Baba Lex? No problem. Showcase. We implement a 72-hour water-only full moon fast. I've got the method. I created it because I know what will take place. In that day, you will also do shadow work, which is necessary. Shadow work is what will take out the dust in here, take up the cobwebs. You see all of those skeletons that you left there, you thought, nobody's going to remember that shit. Guys, these things, you know those movies when like things just like fall out of the cubby hole. Or, oh,
Yes.
sorry,
Oops.
that's
Oh,
what's
oops. Yeah.
happening.
Oh,
People's
shit.
stuff
What was
is
that?
popping out. That's the
Everyone's
energetic
stuff
ping
is
pong.
flying out of the ping pong closet. The ping pong closet is overflowing. It's wild out there. It's very unorganized. And then you know what I was going to say is when you're not in your because your vessel has been so obstructed by all of these programs because of
Hijack.
one of the seven deadly sins or more that's what leads you into these programs. It's like a trick. And so when you don't even know you're in there, you've been in there so deep watching the TV with your feet up, you don't even know you're in there. And next thing you know, oh my God, you become an energetic match to everything that is completely fucked up in the program. And they're like, oh yay, we want another one. We got another one. We got another one. Cha-ching. Fuck. Like, that's fucked up. And then the money thing, the whole money program. Oh, we got another one. We got another one. We got another one. Cha-ching. Fuck, we got a whole song out there. Can Sire do a song about we got another one? Anyway, my love, it is
Speaking
so
of,
wild what's happening with oh yeah, Sire. Let's drop that. Go ahead.
speaking there's that lo-fi beat, the
Mm,
samurai, lo-fi samurai.
uh-huh.
Water, be water, my friend. Boom,
Mm-hmm.
boom,
We got another
hey,
one.
boom,
We
boom,
got
boom,
another
boom,
one. We got
boom,
another one. We
boom.
got
I just did a
another one. We
freestyle for
got
that, so
another.
I'll release
Yeah.
that. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
listen. You gotta one at a time. Remember,
Sorry.
Instagram. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna drop that one beautifully, and my left ear just went wee. So that also, by the way, means not downloads because you're not a computer. It's information. So
Mm-hmm.
depending on your grid, chakras, alignment, attunement, you will either assimilate that for ascension or for death culture, because of your programming, Luciferian false light programming, people, places, things, including environment. So, brother. So,
Sounds like they're
yes,
flying a
that's
low plane out there. My goodness.
yeah. I just wanted it to pass quickly, but uh, I want to see if Brother Jordan wants to join. Brother, if you want to join and give us your energy ping pong that side, it's quite funny
Mm-hmm.
because you're attuned. So for you, you know what's taking place. You've taken care of your mind space. You've done your fasts. You've done from people, places, and things, not just from programming, right? Which is food. We're just shitty programmers. I put this in my book, The Law of Attunement, right? So whenever it goes to the guts, the solar plexus, what takes place is you assimilate the energy in there. Soul, the soul, solar plexus, soles of the feet. So that's all connected. It's intertwined. It's a beautiful divine dance of divinity within us, but we have no idea.
Yeah.
Welcome, brother.
What's
Yay.
good? It's good, y'all. I just got out of work.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. The boy's happy, man. I'm happy. Um,
Beautiful.
I just been mad happy for no reason lately. You know, just like a kid, just oblivious, happy. I know what's going on, but I'm still just joyful. You know.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's just crazy. I feel really, really good,
Wow.
man.
So just on that, have you put in work? Like just for the people in the back, because this is wonderful gnosis. It's not you just getting information from books. It's not you just learning the Bhagavad Gita, all of
Mm-hmm.
the kriyas, all of the whatevers, oms, blah, blah. But in practice, man, because this is the energy available as well on the flip side.
I really just practice. Like if I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really the type to go hard, but I'm the type to do something and do it efficiently so that I don't have to go hard at it. So that's how I walk the journey, right? This is how I walk the journey. I do it in a way to which I know the basics. The basics is all of this is energy, and we're trying to de-densify or undensify so that our light energy can shine through and be manifested fully, right? So the way that I do it is I just take accountability whenever I see or I'm aware of something that's negative inside of me. I know it's not me, which is good. You know, it's good to have that knowledge on your journey as well, because sometimes you'll think that you are the negative thought inside of you, but that's not you sometimes. You know, maybe it's an archon over your shoulder or something, but it's not you. You know, so that is the first step in realizing, hey, okay, first of all, it's not me, so I can be graceful. You know, it's all about self-love and self-grace and self-forgiveness, right? So I realize it's not me, then I take purpose, because you know, like we're human and you know, blah. But I stopped doing it as much because I realized like I wouldn't want it done on me. I wouldn't want to talk down to other people. No, none at all. I wouldn't want to do nothing like that. You know, so I want to do as I want done to me. And I want to reap not only what I sow, but what I am. So I understand that the universe responds not to thoughts, but to energy as well and who you are holistically. So I need to holistically change and holistically, mind, body, spirit, the trinity of my being change. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just been purifying, you know, like trying to see where I'm impure at. And I'm really, really sensitive to everything that's going on in my mind, like really sensitive to the point to where like if one negative thought rises up, I'm like, oh, I got something. Back to mindfulness, back to breathing, you know. And mindfulness, like I was telling Kat earlier, mindfulness, she said y'all was discussing this. Mindfulness is not a practice or an activity, but it's a lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
So once you have mindfulness as a lifestyle, you're kind of staying in a neutral place and allowing the energies to move through you, because we're water, we're motion. All we
Mm.
do is move. You know what I'm saying? So if you're in a still place, the water in front of you can flow, you know? So
Mm.
the water that is you can flow if you're in a still place. And you know,
Mm.
it's basically placing your awareness into the central point, which is the 0 point. Two polarities collapse into a 0 point, the middle, the precise middle, right? The precise middle, you know. So your boy's been studying Star Wars lately. It talks about the force. It talks about the
Yes.
force, the light side of the force and the dark side of the force. Right? The dark
Mm.
side, people don't understand the dark side of the force and the light side of the force, because they think that the dark side of the force is you embracing your negative emotions, but your negative emotions are actually distortions of positive emotions. You know, so it's the light side of the force is the only light, the true light. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, embracing your negative emotions is one thing, but taking action upon them is another, and that shouldn't be done. You know, it's all about. Uh, I sense some listeners. I gotta walk.
I love this ninja style. Yes, brother.
Okay, we're good. But yeah, like, you know, I'm studying this light and dark stuff. You know, I'm thinking I swear I think that's it. What I just said. I think that's it. The fact that you don't have to be light and dark, but you can just be pure integrated light. Like, am I wrong here or am I a little off? You know?
Not at all. Not at all. Because once again, what are you?
Mm,
I outlined this in my book, The Law of Attunement. We're going back to your waters because all of this are just labels, man. They're identification, which keeps you in a light lock, keeps you in a belief system,
mm,
right? A belief system has its own set of fuck shit.
Yeah.
Luciferian false light programming. So everything that they've told us, they've learned from people who don't know. And also those people who don't know have been brainwashed by Luciferian false light programming. And
Mm,
therefore, that is what we're born into.
mm,
This is already hell, man. You know that. Your name already does not belong to you.
right.
mm,
You know that. You get a birth certificate. So on a higher level, you've already been undercut. You're not your true self. Hence why we're here now. We're attempting to simply remember. And therefore, from a foundational basis of what is cells, what is DNA, what am I? Because I'm not this body. I'm not even this
mm.
name. A temporary identification. Otherwise, like I said I don't know if I said it earlier or in my other lives, especially on YouTube and TikTok, we're going wild over there in terms of truth because that sun, man, wow. You see, our DNA is shifting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So whether you believe in this or not, people know there's something taking
Right.
place. What is that?
Anything,
So
something.
we are the ones who are actually actioning. We're nowing. We're
Now,
in the now moment so hard that there's no polarity. That's what you said. You collapse all the colors, the frequencies into one. That is
Oh.
darkness. That's black.
black
That's
That's
rainbow.
creation.
crazy.
That's
No
creation.
polarity, bro. Come on, man. No
Mm,
polarity, man. It's crazy.
That-
Cause you know,
That's
like there,
unification. Unifying. Unity. Unity consciousness.
yeah,
Continue. Continue.
yeah. A key thing. Thank you for listening to me, by the way. That's pretty cool. It's rare that I get to talk, you know. But let's see here. One thing that I noticed with the dark side users of the Force in the Star Wars series is that it's all every motivation of theirs is just based on pain. So, like, I thought about like, let's say one of the
mm,
villains, let's say one of them wanted to turn their life around. That means that the whole basis of their motivation would have to change because the only reason they're on the dark side of the force in the first place is because they were betrayed or they lost a family. Imagine if they healed and bounced back. There would be no cosmic war at all. The whole reason people are in war is because of pain. Pain is causing not only the death of one person across the street, but the death of the universe because, it's widespread, this mindset, this energy. So, it starts with self love is what I'm starting to realize, like self love and grace.
mm,
I think that it stays higher than love, because we're not always going to feel good, so we're going to need some sort of grace, some sort of grace.
mm,
We got to embody that for ourselves, because man, I can become really guilty over some small stuff sometimes, and it's not really fun, you know. So I just realized like grace, healing, all of it's important, you know. But I've been studying that polarity thing, trying to figure it out, you know, trying to figure that thing out. And you basically confirmed it back to me. I'll keep studying, you know. But that's pretty much all I got for now, unless there's another thing we could talk about.
can I just add on to
Absolutely. There's
what
always
can
plenty to talk about, but continue. That's beautiful, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing, man. Thank you
that?
Thank
for
you.
being vulnerable out here. Yeah.
Thank you, Brother Jordan. That was so beautiful. Can I just add to what you were saying about grace? As long as you're staying in your authentic frequency and the self acceptance is available for your own self compassion, grace will come naturally.
Mm,
Okay.
wow.
So you don't have to try or think. You just sit with yourself authentically in your frequency, and the grace will come naturally. You don't have to try at all. You just flow. There, that's what I wanted to say. And I love you completely, brother. Thank you for being so vulnerable this evening.
Really?
Appreciate. I appreciate love you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
didn't I didn't realize that was vulnerable.
It certainly was.
That's cool.
It's so
Hey,
much
And
Marshmallow
easier
Pizza.
to lie with this energy. This is what we're saying,
mm-hmm,
energy ping pong.
mm-hmm.
See? at the top there, because this is, if you don't know yourself and your cells, the energetic ping pong is a reality for most. So
Hmm.
there's no balance. Your waters are off key.
They're boiling,
Yeah,
and in boiling water,
Mm.
you
flat out.
cannot see your reflection.
Thank
There
Oh
you.
you go.
There you
my
go.
god!
Too much steam. Yep. You're not going to see
Yeah,
anything. It's steamy out there. Yep. So in dust and
steamy
in steam, you will
windows.
not see exactly. Clean the dust. Clean the balance. Mm-hmm. You got it.
Yeah,
See there. That was easy. See, you didn't even have to
I
try. You
got
flowed right into that.
I got another thing that I've been noticing too. Uh, this this natural thing that you mentioned, Kat. Um,
Mm-hmm.
there's something about um, there's a shortcut. I'm figuring it out, but there's some sort of shortcut to this whole journey. There is. It's doing what you love, and I mean
Oh.
like really, really what you love. That's the shortcut. Cause
It's not a
just
shortcut,
say,
but yeah. Time doesn't exist anymore when you're doing what you love.
yeah, exactly. You jump. You
Okay,
know what I'm saying?
I'll shut up.
Got him. Got
Watch
him.
this. Watch this. I noticed a few things about you doing what you love, right? All right, so we talk
Mm.
about character traits. We talked about these character traits that we want to cultivate. We want to cultivate focus. We want to cultivate discipline. We want to cultivate diligence. We want to cultivate integrity. All of these character traits. These character traits are naturally cultivated through your everyday doing of what you love. You play basketball every
Mm.
day because you love it. You're focused already. You're already diligent. You're already in integrity. You already got that. You already have it all going on because you love what you do. And you're not focused on
Mm.
cultivating character traits. But these character traits that you cultivate through doing what you love on a daily basis spills over into every other aspect of your life. You know? So let's say like you like
Mm.
music, right? You like music, you do music every day. You kind of develop like as a being holistically, you know, and then it just spreads over to something else, you know. But if you go all in on one thing, you have the ability to go in all in on all things, you know. And not
Ooh.
only do you naturally, not here's the key word, naturally, without effort, cultivate these character traits by doing the things that you love every day, you also vibrationally skyrocket. You
Mm.
skyrocket vibrationally
Enjoy.
when you do what you love as well. So it's like if you're not doing what you love, what are you doing? Like what are you doing?
Yes,
You
brother.
know, what are
Enjoy.
you doing?
This is it. Can you tell you we've been frequencating lately. This is good. And oh
Hmm.
my god. Thank you. Again, you're just going for it. Thank you. Thank you so much for
Bro, it's so
sharing
easy.
that.
It's so easy. It's really. I just want to give back, man, for real, because I just been feeling so much energy lately. This is new. This is new to me. I've never felt energy like this in my life. I've never been. I've never felt joy like this in my life. I've never felt peace like this in my life. It's hitting me in waves, like waves, and so I have to accredit it to the practices of Tai Chi and Qigong, these movement meditations. They're making me more
Beautiful.
sensitive to energy, right?
Mm.
And I swear I've been getting hit. I swear waves of just peace, just oof, they hit me.
Mm.
I'm like, whoa, and I have so much energy. Like, oh man, sometimes I don't even know what to do. I was at work shaking, boy. I was
Ooh,
at work
breathe.
shaking like a chihuahua. Hmm.
Breathe. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but thank you for listening. But basically, the gist of it is doing what you love. Thank you guys for listening to that as well, because I just piece together stuff piece by piece in my head, and then when I finally talk, it all just comes flowing out like water, man. So I appreciate that. It just
Mm.
feels good.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Wow,
appreciate
thank
y'all.
you. Oh, thank you, family.
That was cool. I need a podcast. I need to hop on yours, Cat.
Oh,
Man,
oh yeah, get in there. We're doing fun stuff now. We're playing out here. This is play. This isn't work. When you're doing what you love and loving what you do, it's literally the frequency of joy and play. Your inner child is protected and available, safe. You're having fun. I'm having a great time. Life is amazing.
Mhm.
I'm stoked. I'm
Exactly.
grateful.
Come on. It's so
Woo!
easy, bro. I swear it's so easy. You know, I emphasized the other day in a point of my video, which was I said, let me put you on game. It was a 13-minute video, and I basically explained that if life's pressure increases, you decrease the part of you that's feeling that pressure through meditation. You know,
Mm.
neutral, become neutral, bro. Be light. You know, don't let like why take the weight. You know, it's I don't know, man. I just want to help the world, and I just feel like I'm just way too energetic.
Family.
Mhm.
Just being
now
yourself.
Let me leave you. Cat, give me a second quickly. My brother, now with that energy, because it came across me also. It's a pulse of divine energy, which is when you tap into it, it's boundless. Because, like you said, you do what you love and you love what you do. As I outline in my book, The Law of Attunement, it's the triple P's. Also, what I coach: passion brings you purpose, or passions. Okay, what you're naturally good at, from 0 to 7, right there. Whatever that child can play piano, can whatever the case may be. I also put this in my videos, my content, is that you then able and capable to create your abundance because you don't need to be taught. You already know. So you're not even in the age of Pisces, automatic, when you move from passion. Also, you're in your heart space. Also, you're in creation. So you in divine dance with your feminine counterpart within. Not talking about blah
Ooh.
blah blah, twin flame, blah. That's you. Twin flame is actually about the self. You must unify the self and the cells. That's that what you spoke about in terms of the balancing, right? It's your masculine,
Hey.
feminine principles. It's the
Oh.
electricity, okay, direction, okay,
Mm-hmm.
purpose, okay, passion. All right, now you create the space. That's where you play. Okay, so once you have the passion, then you have the purpose. You're on a mission now, so you know what you're doing. You don't need to believe anyone. Ain't nobody need to tell you go left or right. You will have abundance in every step that you take because it's intentional. You're coming from a knowing, not a
Wow.
belief. You're not double checking things. You're not studying anything. Best thing you can do is study yourselves and yourself and know thyself. But the law of attunement, once again, allows you to practicalize all of this information. I said it again in the beginning, and I'm going to say it again with my chest now, even. You can know the whole Bhagavad Gita. You can know the Holy Bible from top to tail, man. You can know everything and recite everything for it, put it into practice. And why does your life still look like it? Now, please stop. And let's now be emotionally intelligent. And now let's now ground this. First, let's clean out the cobweb. Let's take out the programming, Luciferian false light, which doesn't allow you to be authentically you. Everybody's trying to be a carbon copy, especially if you have carbon or melanin. I mean, that's a different story because
Ooh.
that means that you're now on a different automatic plane of existence inside you. This is why you've been a slave. But once again, stories for different days. So this is why our suffering, the generational, and I don't celebrate this Christmas trash because it perpetuates our generational curses. See, what you practice that made them get there is what making them turn in their grave through you. So you know those beings who eat all of the chickens and the blah blah blah. Guess what? Their cells are screaming. Even worse, your dreams are tormented because you got parasites for decades, not just in the guts. Parasites are non-local. They move through mucus. So in the mucus, they can bypass the blood-brain barrier. You got people with mucus in the dome.
Oh.
You got people who are thinking thoughts, which, guess what? It's hijack from all multiple dimensions. And this is what I outlined in the law of attunement. My brother, you are on a perfect path for you right now because it's yours. Ain't no blah, blah, blah. Oh, you should be. Anyone who says you should be anything, that's what they're talking to themselves about. They should be. Because they undercut themselves when that programming was overriding their common sense. These elders are giving me backlash on all of this other platforms about me speaking truth about being an African and why we celebrating a Caucasoid, fat that time, thick as fuck, bringing presents for my children. Do you know what that does for the African young child's psyche, for your psyche, for our psyche? It shows that, guess what? I cannot survive, or my savior is a fat fuck, okay, who's going to bring me presents. Seriously, it's a disease, brother. It's sickness, bro. And I'm sick and tired of playing nice with truth. Okay, so once again, truth, like a lion, doesn't have to defend itself. And you're way on the way. Doesn't mean we must hate and race. That's also Luciferian, because there's no such thing as race. It's grades of melanin, and then act accordingly. Know thyself, know thyself, and then you can upgrade yourself. You can ascend. You can change. I mean, in the 70s, 80s, even 60s, the Caucasoids used to tan. They used to tan hard. They used to not even put on sunscreen. Now all of a sudden you got a bit of brain fog parasites, brain fog. Now you dizzy. And now you put that into your children. You make them scared of the sun. That means you don't belong here. The sun's not going anywhere, but you are.
Gee.
Bingo.
Whoa, when you said the grades of melanin,
Simple. I
oh,
learned this in my
God.
book, brother. The ultimate, if you want to see God in the flesh, the closest to that is a jet black African woman, because she has all the light and life possibilities in her genetics. She can produce an albino, even a jet black, and everything in between. A Caucasoid or a lesser grade or a devoid of melanin can only produce that or less, whatever that come what may, because now there's mRNA involved. Throw that in the mix. More programming.
mRNA.
Good luck. Good luck. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got to now, so I'm not proud. That's a 7 deadly sin. I'm joyful for you because I feel that joy every day, but I've channeled it. You see that Qigong, that Qigong, all of these practices, your breath, brother, continue. Cold showers. Don't do what they do. Don't follow things. Listen to yourself because they're clear. But first, clear yourselves and yourselves. And then they won't lie to you. Right now, since you're hijacked, those aren't even your thoughts, your instructions. Your cells are out there producing zinc and delivering it to the flip side, and they're saying you're deficient. No, you're off key. Your circadian rhythm, which is governed by melanin, melatonin. Come on, another program. It's melanin. Simple. There's melanocytes in the skin. There's melanocytes in cells. That black dot. What is that? Right. It's creation. All the light and life possibilities. Right? You see? So all of this brainwashing must be removed first for you to be a clear believer. You can believe in all you want, but then why are you suffering?
Man. Man.
Gets deep, brother. But we're here now. That's the best place to be. It's where you create heaven on earth. This is what we're doing. So I'm so joyful once again because the pressure's deep, especially for a young melanated man. Us, there's no thank you. There's no thank yous. There's no well done. There's no well done. And there's also a lot of pressure. So that's also the energetic ping pong from elders, from family, from hey, you must do this. Hey, why don't you blah blah blah? See, that's also pressure. See, although pressure makes diamonds, it's unnecessary because that pressure is off key. They should be focused on what they need to focus on. See, that's what Luciferian false light programming does. It glitch you, make you think that you're right, but you actually off key. See, programming overrides common sense. I shouldn't be eating that because it makes me sick. Guess what? Oh, it's holidays. I might as well. What's popping? See, that's mental health now. It's emotional unintelligence. You're putting yourself through trauma on purpose. That's a child because they still. So mentally, there's child everywhere.
Hey. Oh.
Even myself, I had to cleanse things, even generations. So I'm not speaking out the corner of my neck, man. I've been doing the work. You're aware, years. So this is why we're so clear. We don't partake in anything else. They're not like us. Seriously, you got to hit that structured water, brother. You got to get this in your system. You can even create it yourself. I'm going to be doing workshops as much for free as possible, but we have to energy exchange and still be in this world, but not of it. sustain and pay things and blah, 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 blah. But, you know, we're moving towards things like free energy, etc. This is for educational purposes only. And ways to energy exchange. Once we can do fruits, my brother, you just pop me some fruits and, you know, I give you some this, you need this, you know, this is how, this is common unity. Money doesn't exist. It's fake. It's just the papers. It's also destroying the trees. For what? See, this is
For
what you do in
status.
shadow work. Yeah, you ask these questions in shadow work. What is it relate in relation to your cells? You want relationships outside, but your cellular relationship, the one that is builds everything off. It's the basis of everything. Is you. You are alpha omega. See, so if your water's off balance, as I put up in my book, everything else therefore, or wherever that house expresses, because of the impression, it's
Yeah.
feminine imprint because it's feelings, it's magnetic, and therefore direction because it's thoughts, and then things, action. See,
I've been
the
breaking that down as
divinely
well.
dancing. Yeah, yeah, beautiful. Continue, brother. Continue.
Feelings and magnetism and emotions is what I've been breaking down. And it's all connected to the force as well. So, you know, there's that. But I want to add on to that union thing that you said about, you know, Cat says it's a frequency match. So whoever's next, whoever lines up with who you are at the moment, yeah, you know. But I remember typing this out, right? I typed out union, and I was like, wait a minute, union start with the letter U. I was like, oh no. Yeah, union starts with U. It's union, you know. But I just wanted to throw that in there, you know, because I feel like that was phenomenal when I found that out. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much a blank slate at this point, you know. I'm pretty much a blank slate. But hey, also at work, I say about two or three legs. So we're in telepathic communion or something. I seen but I looked at this one person. He's African, and then you came to my mind. So it's like he was a channel for your energy, and I can tell that he's not, you know, distorted. He's just chill. He's a chill guy, you know. So you know, I believe in, you know, vessels being the messengers. So you in another body, you know. It's like one day me and my brother, and we're like, whoa, didn't he look like Grandpa? Yeah, you know. But hey, him being not on his spirit, he's just chilling, living. I'm telling him like, yo, Grandpa just came and visited us, bro. You know. Same thing with Lex. You know, Lex came through at work, so that was pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see everybody connected. You know, I could have sworn like I seen like the Canis archetype in you, Lex. Canis Major,
Mm-hmm.
dogs, ring a bell?
Hey, the dog star. Mm.
Yeah, spaceship, guardian kind of guy. I think I
Mm.
know you from somewhere. It's pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Absolutely.
man.
We're definitely going to tap in. Remember, you said, you know, when you have some space, we'll just touch base and see, you know, how things are going, and just, I can always give you just little beans, man, along your
Yeah,
journey.
yeah,
Just, brother to brother, nothing hectic.
yeah, for
I love to see
sure.
also people thrive, just like you. But this is why we're here. So higher missions require a higher, they say intellect, but intellect has a cap. We're consciousness, man. We're simply pure light. So when you identify with things, you'll cap yourself.
Oh, okay. That's something to remember, you know.
Mm.
Okay,
So just
so
keep flowing, be liquid.
for sure, for sure. I have to go because my phone's on 10%. It's 4 a.m.
Yes,
over
sir.
here. and I'm finna go to sleep.
Wonderful,
Good
brother.
night, brother.
Safe blessings to everyone over there. And
Hmm.
thank you for joining. Thank you for your words, brother.
Thank you
This has
for
been amazing.
having me.
Aloha
Pleasure.
ma, brother. Aloha ma.
See you. Wait, how do I can't. Can you kick me out?
Yes, sir.
Maybe I could
Yes,
just
no
close the
problem.
app.
This thing's crazy. This thing's crazy. It
No,
won't
no,
let
it's
me touch
acting very
anything.
funny here today.
It won't
Yeah,
let me type or
it's
touch
acting very funny.
anything. Nothing
Let me
Okay,
see
I'm
what
gonna
I
works.
just
can do,
Sorry.
close
Jordan.
the app.
All right, no problem. Thank you, Jordan. All right, Anela, would you like to close off quickly on your side? Just last things
Yes.
for this energy in 25.
Yes, absolutely. I just wanted to basically just highlight the frequencies that our dear brother just was able to bring in so authentically and joyfully. Be in your joy, focus on you, clear your vessel, clear your mind, be in your own frequency, be your authentic self, and love yourself. That's where we're at. Focus on you. Do you, be you, shine you, dig your own garden beds, lay in them, roost in them, whatever you need to do to feel at home in them, because that's your garden that you're
Garden.
planting. It's no one else's responsibility to hang out in your yard and do that work. So once you've got your yard and garden going nicely, and you're planting your seeds and watering them and cultivating and deciding, because every step of the garden yarden is a decision. Every moment, every now moment is an opportunity to be aware of your decisions, what you're focused on, and what you're attuning to as your dream is landing in your body. How does that feel? So I love to just say thank you. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this frequency, Lex. We appreciate, love you, and we are just so grateful to be here now. Let's continue to do that. Let's continue to just be right here in this present moment, being our best, authentic, aware, conscious selves in our vessel as water flowing. Let's go. With that being said, my name is Anela from Maui, and I am grateful. Good night. It won't let me touch anything, so you got to kick me out.
Yep, this thing is weird and wonderful, but you know what? We appreciate, love your energy and also your vulnerability as per usual. So I'm not going to kick you out. What I'll do is I'll just exit myself as well. Because now, let me just see. This Instagram, guys, okay, listen, Instagram, should we have a chat or should we leave it? Huh?
Well, just can we just ask them one favor? Can this thing just please be a little more streamlined for the friendly use of
Man,
the overall light bringer out here? Come on, guys. Come on.
man,
Come on. We're
Instagram,
just
dude.
benevolent out here. We're kind.
Anyway, with that being
All
said,
right.
man, I'm so grateful. We are graceful. And also, listen, you see that monkey minds? You see all of that mental health issues? You have to do something about it. If not, something is going to do it for you. Till such time, next now moment, please remain blissful, stay liquid.